Good morning, everyone. The first case, a 32-year-old female with right-sided lower abdominal pain. On examination of the pelvis, we could see a multiloculated, anechoic, cystic lesion. There were thin septas within, and few of the septas were thick, and there was some solid component within the cyst. The lesion, it measured around 730 cc, and in the largest dimension it was 13 centimeter. Here is a cine loop. We can see on the right side there was an anechoic cystic lesion, multiloculated, and some solid component was seen. Here. On color Doppler there was minimal vascularity seen. So according to IOTA, it is a multiloculated lesion with solid component. There is anechoic cystic component. Few papillations are seen. The vascularity score is 3. No evidence of shadows and no ascites was noted. According to the simple rules, it is categorized as B2, where there is a presence of solid component, with the largest solid component being less than 7 mm in largest diameter. The next case, a 42-year-old female presented with pain in the lower abdomen on right side. Here we can see a multiloculated anechoic cystic lesion. Some solid component is noted. There is along the septa there are few calcifications noted, and some amount of vascularity is seen. On color Doppler we can see there is a solid part which is showing significant vascularity. According to IOTA, it will be a multiloculated lesion with solid component, low level of echoes, some papillations are seen, the vascularity score is 2. There are no evidence of shadows and no ascites. According to simple rules, it is a B4 lesion, which is a smooth multilocular tumor with largest diameter being less than 10 centimeter. Third case is a 54-year-old female presenting with case of abdominal distension which is associated with pain. On pelvic examination, we can see a multiloculated cystic lesion with thin septae within. There is no evidence of solid component. On color Doppler, there is minimal vascularity noted along the septae. According to IOTA, it is a multiloculated lesion without any solid component. Anechoic cystic component within the lesion. No evidence of papillations. The vascularity score is 2. No shadows or ascites noted. According to simple rules, it is a B4 lesion, that is a smooth multilocular tumor with largest diameter less than 10 centimeter. Thank you.
Morning all. Today we will discuss the cases regarding pelvic pathologies. Case 1. A 70-year-old late postmenopausal female came with the chief complaints of lower abdominal pain since 3 months and lower abdominal fullness since 4 to 5 months. No history of nausea, vomiting, constipation, fever was present. No history of any urinary complaints. No history of any postmenopausal bleeding was present. So, is distended. Here we can see a large unilocular, predominantly cystic lesion with multiple septas and peripheral solid component within. A calcific foci was seen within the lesion. It shows multiple moving echoes. The calcific foci giving posterior acoustic shadow. Multiple thin linear structure is seen, suggestive of dermoid plug. So on color Doppler, the posterior acoustic echogenic foci doesn't show any vascular enhancement. So the findings are a large unilocular, relatively well-defined, lobulated, thin-walled, heterogeneous, predominantly cystic lesion in the right head and neck. It shows multiple dense moving echoes within. A solid component is noted at the periphery, measuring less than 7 mm. Thin septas with average thickness measuring 1 mm. A calcific foci is noted within the lesion, giving posterior acoustic shadowing, with surrounding thin linear hyperechoic lines suggestive of dermoid plug. No evidence of vascularity was noted on color Doppler. Right ovary could not be seen separately from the lesion. The ultrasound diagnosis was dermoid cyst, and the category according to the IOTA classification is B3 based on acoustic shadowing. Second case, a 32-year-old female came with the chief complaints of lower abdominal pain since 2 months. No history of nausea, vomiting, constipation, fever was present. No history of any urinary and menstrual complaints was present. So here we can see a relatively well-defined predominantly cystic lesion noted in the right head and neck. It shows multiple septas and dense moving echoes within. On color Doppler, it shows peripheral vascularity. No evidence of calcification noted within. So the findings are a well-defined thin-walled cystic lesion in the right head and neck. Multiple septas noted within of average thickness 5 mm. Multiple dense moving echoes noted within. It shows vascularity on color Doppler. No evidence of calcification noted within. Right ovary could not be seen separately from this lesion. The diagnosis made was complex right ovarian cyst, B2 category according to the IOTA classification. Thank you.